What exactly is the EPA's endangerment finding, and why are some calling its recent changes one of the largest deregulatory actions in U.S. history? Let's break it down. The endangerment finding dates back to 2009, when the Obama administration's EPA declared that greenhouse gas emissions endanger public health and welfare. This finding stemmed from the Supreme Court's 2007 Massachusetts v. EPA decision, which ruled that carbon dioxide counts as an air pollutant under the Clean Air Act, despite the fact that the original law never mentioned greenhouse gases. This 2009 finding became the legal foundation for dozens of federal regulations, from electric vehicle mandates requiring 70% of cars to be electric by 2032 to methane rules for oil and gas companies. Recently, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin proposed rescinding this finding, arguing the original determination was legally flawed and procedurally rushed, violating federal requirements for scientific peer review. Supporters of this change point to several key arguments. First, the climate impact data. Even eliminating all U.S. greenhouse gas emissions this decade would reduce the global temperatures by roughly 0.05 degrees Celsius by 2050, or 0.09 degrees Fahrenheit for us Americans. That's less than the margin of error in temperature measurements. Second, they cite a new Department of Energy report showing climate models have consistently overpredicted warming compared to actual observations. This report argues that the Clean Air Act was designed to regulate substances that directly harm human health, not essential atmospheric gases like CO2. In order to properly regulate CO2, the EPA would need quantitative proof, not just computer models, that U.S. emissions cause measurable harm. And lastly, the legal foundation. Congress has repeatedly chosen not to directly regulate CO2 emissions, instead using targeted approaches like tax incentives in recent legislation. This regulatory reset removes what critics saw as costly overreach while returning to science-based policy, potentially saving American families and businesses from regulations that would have delivered minimal environmental benefits at enormous economic costs. To see more of our research, visit lifepower.org.